Beauty, 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 rocking everywhere. Beauty, 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 rocking everywhere. Beauty, 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 rocking everywhere. Hello, soul searchers, and welcome back to my channel where we use tarot to gain better insight into ourselves and the world around us. So as I promised you guys I was going to start doing this sort of content where every unnecessary thing that I buy, I will show you guys. I will assign tarot cards to it, and this is dual purpose. Number one, I love tarot. I love products, so it kind of helps me tie the two together in a really cool way for the channel. Also, tarot tends to get very heavy very fast, so I do like doing these more lighthearted, calm tarot videos that aren't necessarily about deep shadow work. But also, I've noticed myself trying to slip back into some old ways, some old habits, and I'm hoping that this keeps me a bit more accountable with my spending. So all that being said, let's just show you guys what I got during the last Sephora sale. I don't even know really what it was. It was like Sephora collection was 30% off, and then everything else, it was like stacked points, like 3 times the points or something. I don't know. I saw Sephora collection for 30% off, and I immediately zeroed in on the eye pencils. So matter of fact, let's just get into the products. Now, I don't know if the empties video is going to be posted before or after this one, but if it's posted before, then you already know about the Sephora retractable brow pencils. I'm trying to hold it. Here we go. Yeah, this bad boy right here, this is my go-to. I always get shade 8. This is what is on my brows right now. It's just good. I don't know what y'all want from me, okay? I don't know what you want from me. I know for a fact these are gonna get used. So if I had to put a tarot card to this specific product, so normally, like with my empties, I give it 4 of Wands because that is my comfort zone. But more so in this scenario where I haven't actually used it yet, I'm gonna give it like a Queen of Wands, because Queen of Wands is very confident, very unapologetic, very sure of herself, and that's how I feel about these. I am just very sure that these will not let me down. I am also very sure that they will get used. I am 100% sure that this is not a waste of money. So Queen of Wands it is for these two. Alrighty, also in this little baggie, this is a new product. I've never tried this before, not even gonna lie to you. This is the Sephora, it's still Sephora collection. I don't actually know. Oh, here we go. Outrageous Intense Lip Plumper. Outrageous Intense Lip Plumper from the Sephora collection, and the shade is Inferno. It's interesting because it says Inferno, which makes me think of fire, but this is like a bubblegum pink. I don't really do lip plumpers usually, but again, it was Sephora collection. It was on sale. I was already really curious about this one, like it was already in my cart. But yeah, as far as how I feel about it, I honestly don't know how to feel about it. It's been a long time since I've tried a lip plumper. I want to say about 10 years since I've tried a lip plumper, and I did not like it at the time. So we're just gonna have to see how this goes. What would I give this card wise? I'm kind of excited to try it. I'm also kind of nervous about it. Like, I'm a little cautious about it, you know. And I'm also kind of thinking that I might need to try this sooner than I originally thought, because if I don't like it, then I would like to be able to return it. It wasn't super expensive, but it's just, you know, I'm learning that I keep a lot of stuff I should really just probably return. I don't know why I'm like this. And what would I give this? It's got decisions. I'm definitely getting the 2s, the energy of the 2s. It's definitely not 2 of Cups. I don't think it's 2 of Swords. That leaves 2 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. I'm gonna say 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands talks about trying to decide between your comfort That would be one wand. And then the other wand is like the risky decision. And although I feel like risky is a little dramatic when we're talking about products, I don't feel like this is necessarily risky, but it's definitely outside of my comfort zone. It's definitely not my norm. And I do feel like I'm kind of standing in the middle of those two spaces. Like, do we do this or do we not do this? This month, since working with the Chief of Shields, there's a video coming on that, so stay tuned. But this month, while working with him, has been a lot of Two of Wands energy. Even just in the beauty space, like getting these nails. I do not do press-ons. I have not traditionally taken very great care of my nails. So trying this, that has been a totally new experience for me. And I actually am really liking them. I'm talking with my hands a lot for no reason these days. No, I'm joking. I'm not. But yeah, this is another one of those sorts of products. Like, this could go really, really good or kind of bad. We're just going to have to find out. So, y'all, I can't say I'm the most proud of this one. This is the Billie Eilish #3 Eau de Parfum. I do have the first two. I have only actually tried the first one though. The other one, the second one, it's also a travel size one. I didn't get the full sizes because I don't even know what these smell like. But the second one is actually still packaged up in the box from my last Sephora shopping adventure. So look, I'm not saying I'm the most proud of it, but I am a Billie Eilish fan. I did really like the first one, but it is one of those that I have to layer. It's like, it's really sweet. It's very vanilla, but I think I just want, like, I tend to prefer musky, like sweet, but also musk. You know, something that goes a little deeper, and that one just reads very sweet on me. So I do tend to layer it. I do need to try the second one, and especially now that I have the third one, it's like, so yeah. Honestly, even if I don't like it though, I will probably just regift it instead of returning it, because I am a Billie Eilish fan. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So what would I give this? I feel like every time I look at a new product, of course the word excited comes to mind, but I don't want to just be like excited, you know, like that's why you buy stuff, is because it excites you, because you're curious about how it's gonna read on you or work on you or whatever. So I feel like you could kind of use that as a blanket statement for the whole thing, and I don't want to take the easy way out. This one I'm getting 7 of Cups, and 7 of Cups has previously come up for me as pools of reality, and for some reason that verbiage just really tends to help it stick for me in the way of how we are supposed to think of 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is traditionally known as the card of options, decision making, trying to choose between the different options or weigh the different options. The way this is hitting me right now is like just seeing all of the different ways in which I could interact with this perfume, the different places I can go in it. Like, I don't even know what it smells like yet. I'm not gonna smell it just yet because I still need to get to the second one, as we've discussed. But yeah, just thinking about like all of the ways in which I can use it, the places I can go, potentially regifting it if I don't like it on myself. Yeah, it's just different pools of reality, different places that I can be, different outfits that I can wear while wearing this perfume. And I don't know why it's drawing me there. It's very interesting, because I could also say the same thing about any other product. It's like, oh, where could I go with this lip plumper? But that didn't hit me that way. This is hitting me like, where will we go with this? I'm definitely noticing the difference in the packaging, because this has a red box and the other two came in like dark, I want to say it was black boxes. So yeah, this one has me pretty intrigued, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and then the last thing I bought, and I'm specifying that because everything else was either a sample or like a gift with purchase sort of offer thing. The last thing I bought was these press-ons from Glamnetic. These are the only brand of press-ons that I've been trying so far. So like the ones that I'm wearing right now are Glamnetic, but I got them off of Amazon. These I bought before I had even purchased these off of Amazon, and the reason why I ended up going to Amazon is because I got tired of waiting for these to come in the mail. And also when I first placed this order, when did I place this order? I want to say it was like the 5th, like July 5th. And it was saying that I wouldn't actually receive it until the 18th or the 14th or something like that. And I was like, I'm not waiting that long. So I got these, but even then I was like, I can't wait. I can't wait to get some nails on hand. So I went ahead and got some off of Amazon. Looking at these online, I was of the mind that I would return them. But looking at them in person, I'm actually not so sure. I do kind of like them. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they look better here than they do online. What is this? This is the style mauve on top. Sorry, mauve on up. Mauve on up. I don't know though. I just feel like if you're not absolutely in love with something, you probably should return it. And to be fair, I'm truly not usually a pinky girl. I'm conflicted. That is the word we're gonna go with. I'm conflicted. I'm really conflicted here. I do like the height. I'm learning that the coffin might be a bit much for me, as much as I do like the style and even the length. It's maybe it's just a learning curve. Maybe I'm still just trying to figure this life out. Alright. Conflicted. Page of Cups just came to my mind. Interestingly enough. We have so many Cups cards coming up right now. So Cups normally talk about like the subconscious, the emotions, and I had said something earlier about how I'm not really a pinky girl. Like this isn't the thing I would normally go for. Page of Cups is a student of that realm. It's like the youngest of the cup suit, and so there's this sense of like trying to figure out your place in the universe with this other thing. So in this scenario, it's me trying to figure out where I fit with this particular style of nails. I've never thought of Page of Cups that way. This is why I like doing this. You learn so much about tarot while still having fun. Trying to find my place with a specific product, and then even with that, it's like I'm getting follow-up questions like, do I want to, I guess, continue with the train of thought that I'm not a pinky girl? Like, is that something that still feels true for me, or do we maybe want to try again? Do we maybe want to try you know, what is it, like something about the palette? Like, do you want to try not cleansing your palette, but yeah, do you just want to give this like another run through your palette again? Like at some point in my life I must have decided I was not a pinky girl, but maybe it's time for me to cleanse my palette and try again and see if I still feel the same way. So I guess I might actually end up keeping these. I promised I had completely decided to return it, but now Page of Cups is challenging me to think, to just be open and curious about it. And I mean, because again, historically, I haven't been a press-on girl, and here we are, and I'm loving it here. So I guess we'll keep those. All right, so samples. Like I said, these are not the samples that I actually asked for. At least one of these isn't. And this I didn't ask for because I already have it and I already love it. So this is the Paula's Choice Exfoliate. It looks like they put it on a pad for you though, which is really cool. Yeah, they put this on a little pre-soaked pad. I actually have the liquid toner, like the bottle, and I do really enjoy it, so I know I'll use this, but it's not what I asked for. This is the Gabrielle perfume by Chanel, or the Gabrielle Essence is what it's called. Have not tried this before, never smelled it. I just, anytime I can get a new fragrance for free, I'm doing it. And with that in mind, the free gift that I got, because you know how they have different offers, and if you spend a certain amount, you could get a free goodie. I have this Dolce & Gabbana Eau de Parfum Intense, and it is the Your Devotion perfume. Again, have never tried it. I know nothing about it. I just, if I could get a fragrance for free, I'm gonna do that. So for these two, I'm actually gonna judge them together because it's pretty much the same scenario. I'm getting Queen of Pentacles. She's been coming through a lot with like luxury brands, and these are very luxury brands, but I don't know that I'm actually gonna like it. So that's, I guess, best case scenario, the energy that it gives. Worst case scenario, it could just be regifted, and that's fine. So yeah, that's that. And then this again, Paula's Choice, I've used it. This is Queen of Wands because I already know, I'm already confident that I'm gonna like it and that I'm gonna use it. So the queens are ending out this video, and that is it. That's probably enough, to be honest. Alright, you guys, so that is pretty much everything that I got. I almost forgot to talk about the actual shopping experience. So I guess if I had to put, let me talk about my experience, and then I'll put a card on the whole shopping experience based off of everything I got and how the experience went. So I'm like a professional Sephora shopper. At this point, I should really have stock in Sephora with the amount of times that I shop there a year. So it was nothing outside of the ordinary. What I really wanted to talk about here is how I had like so much stuff in my cart, like, and not even for this specific sale, but I just had stuff waiting in the cart, stuff that I've been eyeing. And I really did go through and take my time and ask, do I really need that? Will I really use that? How do I really feel about that? Like, I really took my time. So for example, I was gonna re-up on my cleanser because I do get my cleanser from Sephora. Actually, all of my skincare comes from Sephora. And my cleanser is running low, but number one, it's really inexpensive. It's from The Ordinary, and if you know that brand, you know it's like one of the most inexpensive brands, if not the most inexpensive brand in Sephora. So that's number one. I was like, this doesn't necessarily have to be on sale for me to get it. Also, even though my current one is running low, I do have like a mini cleanser as well that I need to get rid of. So I have plans to finish that one first before I even get another full size of my current cleanser. So I got rid of that. There were like two blush palettes from the Sephora collection that really caught my eye. It's like, it's not really a palette, but it's these little, I don't know what these are called, these little trios, I guess. And you get like a cream blush, a powder blush, and then a highlight that corresponds. I had two of those in my cart and I got rid of both. And I really had to take some time and sit with that one because I really did want them. And to be fair, those particular shades of blush I don't actually have. A lot of my blushes tend to go like more deep plum, or they'll be orange, but the way it's orange is more like a bronzer for me. Like even today I put on an orange blush, but you probably can't tell because it just becomes a bronzer on my skin. And the two that I had were like a very bright orange, and then one was like more red, so very summery. And I just wanted them so bad, but I was like, don't do it. And I was able to talk myself off of that ledge, mainly because I have a lot of eyeshadows that are bright orange, bright red, and I know I could repurpose them to be blush. And then also there's this palette that I get from Amazon. It's like a face and body palette. So it's cream paint and you can use it however, and it's $20 for this huge ass palette. So I was like, instead of spending almost the same amount of money on one of these small little things, let me just get another because there's two different versions of the specific palette, and I only had the first one at first. So I was like, let me just get the other cream palette. Then I have more color options with my cream palettes, and I'm getting a bigger bang for my buck. I know I'll use it, and it's a bit more versatile because it's not saying that it's necessarily just for your face or just for your cheeks. Like, it's literally a face and body palette. And so I just love that I was able to make that sort of decision. Because listen, historically, me and Sephora, historically, I would just throw it in the bag, check out, we'll pay the consequences later. And I'm literally currently paying the consequences. Sephora is a good part of the reason why I currently have 2 jobs. Technically 3 if you include YouTube, because the way I've been recording and editing for y'all today don't make no sense. But anyway, I had to talk myself off of that ledge. And then there were some other things that I removed from my cart, but the fact that I don't even remember them, they obviously weren't that important. Those were like the main 3 that I really had planned to buy, and then I was like, let me not. And I'm just personally really proud of myself for that. So yeah, that is that is basically the experience, and overall I think I did really good. I think I will use everything in one way or another. What would I give? Honestly, I would give this whole shopping trip, based off of the products that I got, based off of the products that I didn't get, and just based off of the money that I spent, I would give this entire shopping trip a 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is all about victory, and I do really feel like I won. I mean, I spent right at 70 bucks. I did end up using like 500 points to get $10 off, and I'm even proud of myself for that, because I used to be hoarding my points because I had dreams of being Rouge one day. But honestly, they keep moving the goalposts with the points program, and the points accumulate so slowly. I was just like, I think I'm finally kind of letting go of that ambition, because why do I need to be top tier in somebody else's company anyway? That's actually kind of dumb. Let me just be top tier in my own life. Let me focus on that. I feel like that should be my priority. So again, I spent right at $70. I got a really nice size trial perfume for free. And most of the stuff that I got, I know I'm going to use. And if I can't, it will get regifted, which still means that I'm technically using it. So, yeah, I feel like I won. So that is this Sephora shopping trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. You really don't have to. I'm going to keep making content like this anyway. Although I think I do want to do like food empties next. It takes a little bit of time to move through beauty products, hair products, body care, but your girl likes to eat. And I do try different types of foods, different types of like canned goods. So I think I will be doing similar videos to my empties video, but with food products. So just stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to link a certain playlist here in case you're into beauty and tarot. There's a whole playlist for that, but that is all for this video. I definitely hope you enjoyed. I hope you were entertained, and I certainly look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until then, I will see you later, soul searchers.